Is martial arts teaching my calling? Sisochin. Yes, but not in the way that I think that people might look at it. I think that helping people find something in themselves greater than what they knew existed is an important aspect that every teacher should strive to nurture, cultivate, and bring forward for the use and advantage of their students. You know, am I a karate instructor? Am I a life coach? Yes and no, and sometimes am I a coach, sometimes am I a mentor? Yeah, I suppose so, but it's what's appropriate at the time, and I think that that's the important and probably the most significant way to approach it. Don't know that I consider myself to be a karate teacher, but that's clearly what I do. Well, my main teacher now and my greatest teacher is Hirohito. He was born in Shinjuku, and he moved to the States, I don't know, maybe 20 years ago. And he's been my teacher ever since we've met. I've traveled the world with him. The man is a brilliant martial artist, a very worldly individual. There are things about him that are very, very Japanese and other things that are not Japanese about him at all. You know, Kenji Yamada was my judo instructor, and he brought his type of lessons to me for many years. In fact, I was his last black belt. I was his last black belt promotion. To my knowledge, I believe I was. He died a couple of years ago, but he was very, very Japanese, very old school, very strict, very disciplinarian, but I was okay with that. Karate is about percussion. It's about percussive violence. It's not about hugs, grabs, throws, chokes, although those are part of it. But essentially, I want to hit you and get away from you. That is my goal. And I've chosen striking as my method of making sure that you do not get any closer and that you do not engage with me. The other thing is that, people will say, oh, karate has grappling in it. Yeah, there's a little bit in there. But fundamentally, no. Fundamentally, that's a different thing. That's why I did judo. I didn't do karate judo. I did karate, I did judo. You do jujitsu, right? How many front kicks are there in jujitsu? Nah, yeah, exactly. So it's a different modality with a different set of goals. And then we just experienced that conflict of goal. What's my goal from this grab? Do I want to get away, or do I want to fight? So the thing I'm here to tell you is that karate is about percussive violence and separation. It's not about engagement. I do not want to engage with you at all if I have my way. And if I must, I will do it on my terms to the best of my ability, and we will only have as much contact as I think I want. I think that a dojo without a sense of humor or joy it's a dour place to be, and we know that the human brain doesn't function as well. Okay, now listen, I'm gonna make fun of you just for a minute, okay? But it's joyful fun. And that is that I've got now a room of people doing this. So a little joy, a little levity, yeah, and those things I think are important. And not to turn it into a circus, clearly, and things appropriate for age. You treat children a lot less stringently than you would an adult, which is fantastic. Because that tells me that you're really working on it and you're trying to audit it. You're not going too fast, you're not going crazy, explosive, pyrotechnics. You're just, you're working on it, okay? You volunteered early. Right. Yes. And he's proven a certain level of resilience and or stupidity. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a vertical fist, Tatsuken, and I'm going to drop it down onto him, but not hard. My hand, see, is loose like this, like I've got, you know, I don't know. I've got a crisp in there, and I'm not going to break it. No. There you go. Now you're getting better. You feel the difference? Right. Yeah. Okay, so that's what you get to do. You get to go hit your partner. But do it nicely, because remember, we already established their turn's coming, yeah? All right, so go hit everybody on the solar plexus.